Hello everyone, Creepy Eye here. I have put a lot of effort in this story, so I hope you will enjoy it. In a small, forgotten village nestled deep within the Austrian Alps, where the wind whispered through ancient pines and the shadows clung to the mountainsides like specters, there lived a tale that sent shivers down the spines of the locals. It was a story passed down through generations, a cautionary tale of a malevolent creature known as Krampus. Every year, as the winter solstice approached, the village would be enveloped in an eerie silence. The children huddled close to their hearth, listening to the crackling flames and the howling wind outside. The older folks exchanged knowing glances, for they knew that the time of Krampus was drawing near. Legend had it that Krampus, a monstrous figure with twisted horns and a face contorted with malice, would roam the village on the night before Christmas Eve. His presence was heralded by the ominous jingling of chains, sending shudders through the bravest souls. It was said that he emerged from the darkest corners of the forest, where the trees seemed to whisper his name in dread. On this particular night, as the moon cast an eerie glow over the snow-covered landscape, a young boy named Lucas couldn't resist the allure of the untouched wilderness. Ignoring the warnings of his parents, he bundled up in layers and slipped out of his home, drawn by an unseen force. The forest loomed ahead, its gnarled branches creating grotesque shapes in the moonlight. Lucas ventured deeper, feeling the temperature drop and the air grow heavy with an otherworldly presence. As he meandered through the silent woods, he heard distant footsteps, each one accompanied by the chilling rattle of chains. A cold sweat broke out on Lucas's forehead as he quickened his pace. The ominous sounds grew louder, echoing through the trees. He stumbled upon a clearing where an ancient, twisted tree stood alone, its branches reaching out like skeletal fingers. The jingling grew deafening, and Lucas felt his heart pounding in his chest. Out of the shadows emerged Krampus, a towering figure with fur-covered legs and a sinister grin that stretched across his face. Lucas froze, his breath caught in his throat. The chains that hung from Krampus's wrists swung ominously as he approached, his eyes gleaming with malevolence. In a guttural voice that echoed through the still night, Krampus spoke, his words dripping with menace. "Naughty child," he hissed, "you should not have ventured into my domain." Lucas tried to scream, but no sound escaped his lips. He felt an icy hand close around his wrist and he was lifted off the ground. The chains rattled louder as Krampus dragged him through the snow, leaving no trace of their passage. The next morning, the villagers awoke to find Lucas's home empty, his disappearance a chilling reminder of the consequences that befell those who dared to defy the warnings of the ancient tale. From that day forward, the legend of Krampus was etched into the very fabric of the village, a dark reminder that some stories are not meant to be ignored. And as the winter winds howled through the Austrian Alps, the specter of Krampus continued to haunt the village, waiting for the next restless soul to wander into the depths of the forbidden forest. That was the story. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Creepy Eye out.